The Postmistress is about three women whose lives come together in the fate of a letter. And one of the women, Frankie Bard, is a journalist who's reporting from the Blitz in London. And the other two women are in a small town in Cape Cod. Frankie Bard is an intrepid young woman who talks her way over to Europe because she just wants to be where the action was, and talks her way onto Edward R. Murrow's, or into his studio. It's 1940, before the United States, has entered the war, but the war has been going on for 2 years in Europe. And Frankie Bard asks Ed Murrow to send her into Europe with a disc recorder to take down the stories that are going on, because she wants to sort of put the patchwork, put the quilt together and show America that in fact there's something going on. And she comes into possession of this letter that she has to decide whether she's going to bring back with her. And so the novel in many ways is about how do we bring the war home. So Emma Trask is the character in the novel who, along with her husband Will, who are the newlyweds in town, listen to Frankie's broadcasts on the radio and are very aware of the war that's coming, that's just over the water. Will hears Frankie's voice and eventually goes over to help in the Blitz, because Frankie's stories and her voice reporting what's happening have worked like a siren's call to him. He feels that he has to answer and go over and help. Emma and Will are separated by the ocean, and they're brought together only by their letters, which they write daily back and forth. And Iris in the post office is the overseer between the letters between them back and forth. And then on the day that the letters stop, Iris has to decide what in fact she will do. Both she and Frankie Bard are the women who have stories that they can't tell or that they don't want to tell, even though each in their own way prides themselves on delivering news, getting the story, making sure that the truth continues. And so for each woman, they have to decide how to bear to Emma or give to Emma the news that something has happened and what it is.